Welcome to the Crypto Andrew channel. Let's look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. It's just kind of a little bit of a market update and what's going on. So Bitcoin right now obviously made a new all-time high about 2 days ago. And right now I saw Bitcoin consolidating here after we had the most recent run up to $107,000. And then I saw this either doing a bull pennant, which is a sideways price action where you get the same highs but higher lows, or some kind of falling wedge. Now, if I'm being honest, it's kind of done a bit of both, but we're going to break it down and kind of see what's going on. So I'm going to post this video first to my trading group, and then I'll post it to YouTube. But here's kind of what I see going on. To me, it's still more of a falling wedge. It's just not as steep of a falling wedge as I once drew. So to me, this is still a very bullish pattern on Bitcoin. I'm actually long on Bitcoin. I have a very steep stop loss all the way down at 92,000. So that is the current trade I'm in. So this is probably going to, if Bitcoin holds 92,000, continues to make higher lows and higher highs, I might be in this trade for the rest of the bull run. I don't know. Maybe, probably will be actually. Because I entered this trade on the 5.5 hour time frame, which I haven't done in a while, but I do like trading this time frame. So as long as we stay above the 200-day smooth moving average, I'm going to stay in the trade. But going back to the smaller time frames, I see this as a falling wedge with a move to the upside. That would take you to a slightly higher high, or a slightly new all-time high, I should say. So right now, the current all-time high is roughly 109. Basically 110,000. This will give you a measure move of basically 111. My next macro target for Bitcoin is $120,000. That was I found that using fibs, and I found that on this chart. So if I go out to like the 3-day time frame, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I took it from the most recent swing high back here, and then the swing low, and then obviously since then you made a new all-time high. So the next massive fib I see to the upside, where we haven't been yet, would be $120,000. So that's just something I'm looking at for Bitcoin right now. My ultimate measured move, not measured move, but the ultimate fib goal, the highest one I see right now would be $170,000. If Bitcoin goes to $170,000, then it gets another massive pullback like we did right here on Bitcoin, where we went to 108, then you had a pullback all the way down to 89, and then now we're going back up again. If you get another $20,000 pullback when we hit 170,000, then you could redo the fibs on the massive time frames, and then you could have even higher measure moves. But I think it depends how fast that happens. If that happens, if it takes 6 months for us to get to 170,000, then it's likely the bull runs over there. If it happens in the next 2 months, which I think is possible, unlikely but possible, and then you have another month or two of pullbacks, I think the bull run is going to end sometime beginning of next year. So basically in 11 months from today, maybe 12 months from today, I believe the bull run's wrapping up. So I'd be taking profits towards the end of this year in about 9 to 10 months. Not financial advice, that's just what I see. So it depends how long it takes us to get up there. But if we have another 6 months left in the year when we hit 170,000, then I think you can have a massive pullback and then still make a new high, you know, maybe above 200,000. We'll have to play it by ear. But short-term price action, I see a move coming up to 110, 111,000 for Bitcoin for a new all-time high. You could kind of negate this falling wedge here if you make a new low below 105.3. I will say on the 15-minute time frame, you have a lot of liquidity at 105, or basically 106,000. So I would love to see Bitcoin reclaim 106,000. That would be a very good sign for the bull. So that's kind of my idea. As long as you hold 105.3, we're good. I really want to see the bulls hold 106. But then when you zoom out to like the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour is making a higher low. And you also, as long as you hold 105.3, like I just said, you are holding the macro. Well, there's a lot of orders down here at 105,000. So if you hold 105,000, 105,300, we're still good. Usually whenever you lose a high volume node here, you go down to the next one, which is all the way down at 99,000. So as long as Bitcoin stays above 105 or 105.3, you could say 105, you know, give it some room. As long as we stay above 105,000, I see Bitcoin going to the upside here. If you lose it, then again, 100,000 is next. If you hold it, then I do see this a new all-time high coming, maybe as high as 111,000 for Bitcoin. That's just my short-term and my long-term ideas, but that's my short-term price action analysis, and that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and feel free to comment. It does help the algorithm. If you guys want to join the trading group, link to join is in the description below on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for